to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below. A United States federal judge in Texas has denied attempts by the United States Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA, to conceal data on Pfizer COVID-19 vaccines. The judicial rule overturned by regulatory agencies' plans to withhold data for up to 55 years. The ruling followed a lawsuit filed by the nonprofit organization called Public Health and Medical Professionals for Transparency, which was formed to promote transparency of the COVID-19 vaccine data used to secure emergency use authorization. In its lawsuit, which was filed in September, the PHMPT claimed that under federal law, the data and information in the biological product file that was submitted to the FDA are expected to be available for public disclosure unless extraordinary circumstances have been shown. The judge presiding over the lawsuit agreed. A United States judge, Mark Pittman, found that the Freedom of Information Act filed by PHMPT, quote, is of paramount public importance. The judge's ruling demands that the FDA make the data publicly available within a span of 8 months. The FDA has not disputed that the data should be made available to the public. However, the regulatory agency has claimed that each page of its file must be closely reviewed in order to redact confidential details or trade secrets that could be exposed. The FDA said that there are more than 329,000 pages related to the Pfizer vaccine. The agency said that its team is short staffed. The FDA said it has a 10-person team handling FOIA requests, and there are more than 400 requests that the team is addressing. The agency did offer to release 12,000 pages of data and then an additional 500 pages per month on a rolling basis in order to assuage the plaintiffs. However, in its lawsuit, the PHMPT stated that they would take too long, and again, the judge agreed. In his 4-page ruling, Pittman recognized the unduly burdensome challenges that the FOIA request may present to the FDA, but the judge rejected that timetable. Instead of the proposed 500 pages per month that the FDA suggested, the judge ordered the regulatory agency to produce 55,000 pages a month. That puts the release timeline on track by the end of August. Pittman's ruling does allow for the redaction of information, but only when the agency has privilege, exemption, or exclusion. The FDA is expected to submit a rolling status report on the release of the documents by April 1st. Even after the request to release 55,000 pages per month was recognized as burdensome to the FDA, Pittman maintained in his ruling that the release of the documents has to be a high priority for the regulatory agency, citing that the late Senator John McCain. Pittman noted that the excessive 55-year dissemination plan feeds conspiracy theories and reduces the public's confidence in the government. The FDA has not indicated whether or not it intends to appeal the ruling. On its website, PHMPT maintains that it takes no position on the data other than it should be made publicly available to allow independent experts to conduct their own review and analysis. So this is my thing. I did quite a few videos during those 2 years, dealing with the vaccine. I did quite a few videos, some of which I was actually legitimately afraid of actually putting out there, due to the fact of the response of social media, not the people that would critique me, but due to the fact of the actual platforms and the way in which they reacted to people wanting to, inform other people, right? Wanting people to stop and think before they decided to do something so drastic. And this is one of the main reasons why, um, you know, I said the things that I stated and I did the videos that I did, because you have a company that wanted to wait up until 2076 um, before they release all the information. That's ridiculous. That's 1,000% ridiculous. Like, nobody can give me a 100% reason as to why a company would want to withhold this important information from the people who should know about the information. You should be informed and knowledgeable about any and all decisions that you are going to make medically. At no point in time should anybody 100% trust the government. That's just foolishness. And I stated that to people before. And even when I stated that, people wanted to, go back and forth. People wanted to rally against it. People wanted to tell me I didn't know what I was saying. People wanted to tell me that I was foolish. People wanted to call me a liar. People wanted to say a whole bunch. But here we are. The FDA wanting to wait up until 2076, up until the American public and the rest of the world are able to understand certain things dealing with the vaccine. But even with this story being directly out there, you'll still have people that will decide that they want to rally against it. They'll make excuses as to why the information is not even important, and they'll decide to state a variety of other things as well. But none of those people will give a valid reason as to why it is that people should not be informed, why people should not be knowledgeable about the medical decisions that they decide to take. Which, like I said before, anything can potentially happen. My whole thing has always been about the safety of people, and them making the right decisions on the knowledge and the information that they have, that they know and that they understand and that is given. So here we are.